is up, guys? This is your boy Bruce back again with another video, and today we are in a place known as Pete's Pond Preserve, which actually isn't in Michigan at all. We're actually in Ohio. Pete's Pond Preserve is pretty much a huge forest located behind Wycliffe High School in the city of Wycliffe, or the city of Wycliffe. It's a pretty cool spot though. Like, I tend to come here a lot every time I come down to Ohio to see my family, because it's like really close to the areas that they stay in. So I try to sneak away here every time I come down, get some good shots, because it's just a beautiful place, full of nature, full of life. You know, chipmunks run past you all the time. Sometimes there's deer, a bunch of crazy birds flying around. Like last time I was here, I saw like a giant, it was a huge bird, bro, carrying a squirrel like in the sky. Like it picked the squirrel up and it was like carrying it away, and it was like screaming. And I'm like, what type of place is this? But we're gonna get some good footage today. Glad to bring you guys along on this adventure, and stay tuned. Another dope thing that I've done recently, I just picked up another camera, and I know you guys are probably like, how many cameras does this guy need? But like, this camera has a specific purpose, but like, it has almost like unlimited uses and possibilities. But I'll show you guys what it is. Also, check out the new backpack. I don't know if you guys watched the What's in My Camera Bag 2020 edition, but it's already outdated. So this looks similar to the one I already had, but this one is like a smaller, more compact version of that. Let me get into it, show you guys the new camera. Do the reveal. I got the Naruto pin on there. Of course, the helicopter's coming. Sasuke. Please. Any second now. Sound like we had a train too. I don't know if you guys can hear the cicadas or the cicadas, but I don't think those will be quiet anytime soon. Anyways, got the Triforce on there, you know. Shout out to Link and Zelda and Hyrule. This is it here. So this is the Insta360 1X. You're probably like, what is this thing? So it's pretty much a 360 camera. That's why you have a camera on the front and the back. Both cameras are 180 degrees. So I don't really have to ever focus on pointing this in one direction. Like, I can literally hold it however I want, and I know everything's gonna be in the shot. But I think that's really cool, because it's like I've always wanted a 360 camera. I hope you guys can see me clearly, because like the sun's hitting this way. My visor's probably making my face look super dark. But yeah, man, this thing is dope. I haven't really tried it yet. Also picked up the little like extension rod for it. They call it the invisible selfie stick. And I hate being one of those people carrying around a selfie stick on a camera, but we're gonna do it today, man. We're in the middle of wilderness. Shouldn't be that many people walking past, and if they are, so be it. But yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool. Getting attacked by a fly. I can use this. Let me stop. But yeah, this is pretty cool, because like they say, when you use it in conjunction with the camera, since it's made specifically for it, you won't see this in the video at all. So it'll look like almost like a drone. Like it'll look like a drone is following me and recording me, but I'm really holding this with this at the end. So we're gonna try it out a little bit throughout the video, man. And I'll probably give you guys my thoughts at the end of it, but yeah, let's give it a try. Before we get some videos on the 360 cam, I wanted to get some cool shots with the macro lens. I don't think I've shown you guys this one or talked to you guys about this one, but I got it on Christmas for my mom. Shout out to my mom, I love her. She's a real one because lenses aren't cheap, but this thing is dope, man. Like, it's 28 millimeters, and I don't think it has like the best aperture. It doesn't let in a bunch of light. This thing freaking has its own light on it. It's a whole ring light, bro. So like, you don't really have to worry about light because there's light right at the end. But I'm about to have a photo shoot with this little acorn here. And yeah, about to make this dude blow up on Instagram. Alright, so I got it on the little stick, powered it on. It has like its own little display, which is pretty cool. Let me try to get it in focus. It doesn't like show you yourself while you record, but it just shows you like how many minutes left of video you can store, what mode you're in, if you're in photo or video mode, because it can do both, and then how much battery you have left. But you can pair it with the app on your phone, and then on the phone, you know, you can see everything live view, see if you're not really in frame, because like I said, everything's in frame in the video. But the app is pretty dope because you can also use it to like edit all your videos too, and like do all of your special effects. So I'm gonna play around with this a lot, but I'll throw up the footage of this. We'll see how it looks, man. Probably looks so crazy, man, but I want to get every angle with it just to see how it looks. Alright guys, so that was just a quick clip of that. I feel like by this time I would have thrown that clip in the previous segment, and then that way you guys can see it for yourself and judge how it looks. But so far my thoughts of just viewing it on here, and I don't know if it'll look different once I put it on the computer. I feel like it's really dope that I don't have to focus on composing where I'm aiming the camera at, but since it is recording 360, I feel like the quality of it isn't necessarily the best. So, and I feel like that's something only time will improve on. Like, once better camera sensors and things like that come out, you know, that technology would definitely improve. I think it's pretty dope for what it is though. Like, I guess I'd take it around like if I only had 1 or 2 cameras, and if I was focusing like mostly on video. It's interesting to say the least. But I think I'll be able to whip up some really creative shots with it, and I think it's a pretty cool piece of my arsenal. Like, it's very quirky, but it's different, and you want different nowadays. You don't want everybody's footage looking the same, you know. So yeah, let's press onward. Hold on, we got the mushrooms out here looking real good. Bro, this is why I love being in nature. Like, it's the smallest things that make me excited, but it's just like, nature's so cool and beautiful. This sucks. This poor little, I don't know what, it's like some type of butterfly or fly, I should say, got caught in this spider's huge web. Rest in peace, my dude. Bro, that's a big spider. I think that's the one that made the web. He fast too. He fast too. Two branching paths. Which do you choose? Left into the valley or right into the Badlands? I think I'll go left this time. Aha. Exactly what I was looking for. Bro, look at the view of this guy. It's like, oh my goodness. Like the sheer, like just the size of this place is like incredible. This place is huge, bro. Let me go a little wider. Like, oh my goodness. Wow. And it's cool too because I'm getting attacked by a wasp. Please. Please. It's cool too because everything you see like down here, all of that's pretty much like a swamp area. Last time I was here, if I'm not mistaken, I may be wrong, all of this was like water for the most part. So that's crazy that now it's like mainly grass. Like I said, it looks like a marsh or something. If I had on like the right equipment, if I had on like the right boots, like rain boots or something, I would definitely try to go down there and get some shots of like the creatures that live in there. So that might be a video for another time. Love nature, man. Oh, there's a deer. Let me see if I can switch to the other camera with the telephoto lens and zoom up to it. It's like all the way over there. Hold on. You guys see it? Sorry if the video's shaky. I'm zooming 250 millimeters in with no stabilization. He went behind the bush. That's awesome though. You know, something that's funny too, when I was actually over my auntie's house this morning, before I left out to come here, there was 2 deer in the neighbor's yard and I had a whole photo shoot with them. So I think that's pretty cool because I wasn't gonna mention that since we're not there and that didn't have anything to do with where we're at. But since we saw a deer here, I might as well just throw up the shots of the deers that I saw earlier, because I don't know, like deer are one thing or one animal that I don't run into a lot. Like you guys remember in episode 2 we ran into them briefly, but the people scared them away. So I wasn't able to get, in my opinion, as good of a shot that I would want to. Everybody else really liked the shots that I took, but I felt like they were rushed because they moved so quick. But the deer this morning were like chill. So I'll throw those up here. Already know what time it is. About to get some nice creamy drone shots, and we'll do it on the Mavic Mini today. Phantom would have been too big to bring out. Oh wow. So apparently it's an authorization zone, so you have to request permission to fly.
To fly over here?
Interesting. That's funny, but that's okay. Maybe next time.
Have you flown it in your backyard?
Yeah, I've flown it in my yard, but the way my neighborhood is set up, I don't want to like have any of my neighbors feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people think like, hey, you know, he's pointing that camera at our yard. So I tend not to fly it in the yard. I try to go to like really open parks or spaces.
Yeah, like
exactly.
Yeah.
But I think tomorrow we're gonna go to the botanical gardens.
Oh, you should enjoy that.
So that should be really cool.
Yeah, that's the old Cleveland Garden Center.
Nice.
Yeah, they've remodeled it a few years ago. It's
okay.
It's pretty cool.
That's cool.
Yeah, you'll like it.
I'm trying to think of any other like cool places to go to also.
I'm thinking of the Cleveland Zoo.
Okay.
You can spend a whole day there.
That sounds good. I might do that then. Oh man, I'm like drenched in sweat. But see, so the drone launching was a fail. Kind of like episode 1 at Belle Isle. You know, I guess certain areas have restriction zones that you have to request permission or authorization to fly your aircraft. But that's really funny because I've never ran into that issue with the Mavic Mini. Like the Mavic Mini is generally 1 gram lighter, so you should be able to fly it everywhere, and they should treat it pretty much almost like a toy aircraft. So maybe Ohio's different, I guess. That guy was so nice. I made a new friend. His name was Tom. Oh my gosh, it's so hot out here. But I might have to check out the places he mentioned, because all of those sounded really cool. And since he lives in Ohio, of course he would probably know what places are nice. But I find that rare nowadays that when I'm out on my adventures, people feel comfortable enough to walk up to me when I'm holding like 7 cameras in my arms and pointing things around and having devices flying around. You know, a lot of people look scared, or I won't say they look scared, but they just tend to go in the opposite direction. And that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to bother anybody, but it's like everybody enjoys nature in their own ways, and I just like to capture it, you know, and share it with other people who may not have as much nature in their area. They may live in some type of crowded city, and that's all they know. So I like to capture those good vibes and just share them for you guys to all see. And hopefully you guys can feel like you're with me in that moment, you know. And that's what it's all about for me. That was Peace Prawns Preserve. I'm still out of breath. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next adventure. We got the little Volvo. Hold on. Air conditioning. See you guys later.